The greatest innovation in world history is underway. My name is CF Hutter, and if your business buys Bitcoin, you can call me Chauncey. About 7 years ago, I started taking my Bitcoin journey serious. I blocked off 4 hours a day for 6 months of educating myself about Bitcoin. What had happened? I had a client. I had a client walk up to me and buy my coaching program at one of my events, and he goes, "I just made $50,000 in Bitcoin. I'll buy your coaching program." My reaction, I was like, "What's Bitcoin?" And he tells me, I'm like, "Oh, I know what that is. I remember that. I remember I went back, I just forgot. About 3 years earlier, I'm listening to a radio station on an old childhood friend of mine that had gone up and grown up, went up to some fancy schools, got some fancy training, and got some connections, and started a tech company, did kick butt, did great. And then 2008 came, and they lost their shirt, and they just had a tough time, and they were able, he had to pivot, do something different. And he's talking about this journey on the radio. I'm like, why is he even on the radio? Why is he talking about this? I know he's a local boy. I know he's, got some connections, but then he starts bringing up this Bitcoin thing. That is the first time I ever heard about Bitcoin. I was on the radio, an interview from a guy that lost his shirt in a big business, and now he was changing gears, and it was now getting into the Bitcoin world. I didn't know what he was talking about. I did not take it seriously then. And I looked at the price. It was $345. I didn't buy it. A year later, I think it was $3,000. I didn't buy it. You get what you deserve. I did not buy, so I don't deserve to get Bitcoin at that price. And all of a sudden, the time went by, and I'm at this event. After this guy told me about Bitcoin, and he bought my coaching program, that night I went up to the hotel room to see what the price was. It was $7,500 at the time. I decided I needed to get serious about Bitcoin. So I blocked off time, and I learned. I took it serious. I decided I wanted to know what's going on. And I learned that Bitcoin fixes every economic problem on the earth. It doesn't fix everybody's problems. It fixes economic problems. Bitcoin is the apex global cyber property. What? What does that mean? It is the top level global cyber property. It's like buying Manhattan, like a block of Manhattan, but in cyberspace. I was like, whoa, this is wild. Bitcoin is like the best insurance policy against monetary irresponsibility. Every single nation is irresponsible with their money. Every single government wastes money. Every single government that has the ability to print more currency does so and devalues their money. History of the world. Bitcoin is the best insurance policy against that. Bitcoin is the first money in history that nobody can debase or change. First time ever. Is that wild or what? Like, this is the greatest innovation in the world, and it's underway right now. And I'm learning about this 4 hours a day, every day, for months and months and months and months. Bitcoin is an instrument of economic empowerment. Like, economically, I am empowered when I buy Bitcoin, and I hold it, me, not some exchange. I take custody. I'm empowering my financial situation. Did you know that Bitcoin actually changes the nature of the relationship between citizens and governments? It actually returns the power of money to the people. I mean, governments are in the business of taxing you, controlling you. The banks say when you cannot get access to your money. There's all kinds of rules and regulations. No, Bitcoin says, we're going to change that relationship. We're going to put power in the hands of the people. I am learning things, and I'm fascinated. I'm realizing that Bitcoin is humanity's best chance for a fair financial system. Fair. So the poor person, the rich person, the young person, the old person, whatever scenario, whatever nation you're from, whatever, rich or poor, whatever scenario you're from, you can be an elite politician or you can be a janitor. You all get the same price when it comes to buying Bitcoin. You buy and you can sell and you can do what you want. That is cool. That is fair. Bitcoin is actually a technology that's against the centralization of power. It's tyranny. Like the governments, whether they want to admit it or not, history shows there is tyranny in the works. Okay, it's just a fact. When you centralize power, and people are telling you got 10, 12, 20 people telling 1 billion people how to live their life, that's not good. Nobody wants that, except for the people that are in charge. Okay? Bitcoin is the world's best treasury reserve asset. It is the emerging dominant monetary network. Think about that. It's the solution to the store of value problem faced by every single individual, company, business, government on earth. How do people store their money? Well, it depends on what country you're in, but everybody gets the fact that their money, if they're in a hyperinflation, I mean, you see the story, the pictures of the guy with the wheelbarrow full of all these, they're not dollars, but they're the currency of that nation, and they're wheeling it into the bank buying a loaf of bread. I mean, you see versions of collapses of currency and examples all over the place. But even in the United States, I mean, come on, even here, we're seeing unacceptable levels of stealing. It's theft, taking our money by reducing our purchasing power, by printing more and more and more money just because it's like a drug. It's like, here, let's give everybody some money and put cash in the system. There's consequences to that. Okay, that's a problem. So Bitcoin becomes the best treasury reserve asset. It is going to be the dominant monetary network because it's deflationary. It's a hedge against inflation. And the cool part is it's run by incorruptible software. Like, people have been trying to hack this thing forever. I mean, for as long as it's been alive, since 2009. Hack, try to get in there. No, not happening. I think somebody said if you had $1 billion and all the military computers the United States had, and you had all the resources and all this stuff, and you wanted to attack the Bitcoin network, and in one 10-minute period, you would slow it down but not break in, and you would waste all that time, energy, and money. It's kind of funny. It's the most secure place. It is the most secure bank. It's the most secure monetary place to have your money. It's in cyberspace. It's the best place in the world to have your money. Guess what? It's affordable. It's simple. You can secure your savings accounts. There's billions of people that can participate, and it's just getting better and better and better. More people that participate and get in the network. Bitcoin represents the path to monetary sovereignty for everybody in the world. If there is ever a time, it's right now. It is Bitcoin time.